Have you ever wondered, what is cryptocurrency and why is it very relevant these days? In this video, we will find out what actually cryptocurrency is and how it works. First, let's start with the background of the word cryptocurrency. It has two parts. Its prefix crypto, which comes from Greek kryptos meaning hidden or secret, and the term currency, which comes from Latin currere meaning to run. All in all, cryptocurrency is any form of digital or virtual currency that utilizes cryptography to safeguard transactions. Now, let's talk about its history. Back in 2009, the first ever cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, was created and launched by a developer named Satoshi Nakamoto. However, the name may not be a real person. It might be a pseudonym for the creator or creators of Bitcoin who wish to remain anonymous. Even though Satoshi Nakamoto's true identity has not been verified or revealed, he still did a lot for cryptocurrency. Satoshi Nakamoto published a paper that introduced cryptocurrency to a much wider audience, initiating its rise to popularity. The paper, Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system, described the use of a peer-to-peer network as a solution to the problem of double spending. Back to the present, cryptocurrency's population is at an all-time high. Many other types of cryptocurrencies have followed Bitcoin. All these cryptocurrencies run on a distributed public ledger called blockchain, a record of all transactions updated and held by currency holders. Units of cryptocurrencies are created through a process called mining, which involves using computer power to solve complicated mathematical problems that generate coins. To buy cryptocurrency safely, there are typically 3 steps involved. These are: number 1, deciding which platform to use. Generally, you can choose between a traditional broker or dedicated cryptocurrency exchange. Number 2, funding your account. And number 3, placing an order. Meanwhile, to store cryptocurrency, you will need cryptographic wallets, which are physical devices or online software used to store the private keys to your cryptocurrency securely. Now that we are done talking about cryptocurrency, let's move on to cryptography. Cryptography means secret writing, the ability to exchange messages that can only be read by the intended recipient. Cryptography is used for multiple purposes: for securing the various transactions occurring on the network, for controlling the generation of new currency units, and for verification of the transfer of digital assets and tokens. Maybe you're asking, how is encryption done in cryptography? We got you! We'll discuss cryptography methods used in cryptocurrencies. The first method is symmetric encryption cryptography. It uses the same secret key to encrypt the raw message at the source, transmit the encrypted message to the recipient, and then decrypt the message at the destination. This is Steven. He wants to give an encrypted message to his wife, Christine. He used Shift Cipher in encrypting his message. His message is "I love you in every universe," and he wants to use Caesar Cipher, key of 3, to encrypt the message. He started encrypting it, starting from I, he counted J, K, and L. Therefore, L is the first letter of the ciphertext. He followed that same procedure to encrypt the rest of the text. This will be the ciphertext that Christine will receive. After Christine received the message, she didn't have any idea what it means. Steven specified that he encrypted the message using Shift Cipher without mentioning the key, so she tried to decrypt the code. One by one, she decrypted the text until eventually the text had meaning, and that's when she saw the message. She giggled and responded, "I love you," to her husband. Even though it is simple, because symmetrical encryption cryptography is easy to decrypt, it suffers from issues of security of shared key and problems of scalability. The second method is asymmetric encryption cryptography. which uses two different keys, public and private, to encrypt and decrypt data. The public key can be disseminated openly, but the private key is known only to the owner. This is Alice and Bob. When using asymmetric encryption, both of them have to generate a key pair on their computers. A popular and secure way to do so is by using the RSA algorithm. Public key can be used to encrypt data, and only the matching private key can be used to decrypt it. Even though the public and private keys are linked to each other, they cannot be derived from each other. Now, we will use an analogy. Alice will send a sensitive document to Bob, and she'll take the public key of Bob in order to encrypt it. She then sends the file to Bob, who will use his own private key in order to decrypt the message. This method helps achieve the two important functions of authentication and encryption for cryptocurrency transactions. The former is achieved as the public key verifies the paired private key for the genuine sender of the message, while the latter is accomplished as only the paired private key holder can successfully decrypt the encrypted message. The third method is hashing, which is used to efficiently verify the integrity of data of transactions on the network. It maintains the structure of blockchain data, encodes people's accounts addresses, is an integral part of the process of encrypting transactions that occur between accounts, and makes block mining possible. Cryptography is very important in cryptocurrency, as it guarantees the security of the transactions and the participants, independence of operations from a central authority, and protection from global spending. You have now learned basic knowledge on what cryptography's role is in cryptocurrency. I hope you learned from this video. On to the next one. Peace out.